Hi there, this is Tim from Racing Central with an unboxing of the NASCAR Acceleration Pack. Now, this obviously included NASCAR Racing 3, the NASCAR Racing 3 Craftsman Truck Expansion, and the NASCAR Legends. Now, this is one of those things that actually it introduced a lot of people. You know, it had NASCAR, it had the trucks, and, you know, basically people were kind of cheap. You know, this is usually your parents buying this game for you, and this is how you got into it. You either bought NASCAR Racing 1999 edition, which featured all three of the major NASCAR series, or you purchased this, you know, because it gave you more content. And it's one of the titles that actually introduced a lot of people to sim racing. I don't think a lot of people still have the actual big box here. So I'm going to show this off, and you can obviously pause the video to read any of this text. I'll make sure to try to frame it okay. Now, NASCAR Racing 3 was originally supposed to use Grand Prix Legends physics, but that project was canned, and then they released them in NASCAR Racing 4. So NASCAR Racing 3 was essentially an evolution of previous products rather than anything entirely kind of new or groundbreaking. A different kind of box to what you would normally expect with a game. But inside here you have the standard NASCAR Racing 3 manual. I have checked. Literally everything from NASCAR Racing 3 and NASCAR Legends is exactly the same as was found in the Sierra Sports editions of those titles. As you can see, it's advertising NASCAR Racing 3 on the back, which you actually got in the same box. So it wouldn't have made sense if this was a special CD for this box set to obviously advertise all the products that are in the same box set. So that's how you can tell that it's literally a run from the same production. So we've got the NASCAR Racing 3 booklet here. Oh, this is interesting. This was in the box, which I picked up from eBay, and this person obviously went to the US pits and had Jan or Jan, I'm not sure how he pronounced it, Cole, had his quick start guide to setup changes actually in it. So it's pretty funny that someone sold this that used to go to the same website as I did. Both these quick reference cards are both exactly the same as you could find in the NASCAR 3 and NASCAR Legends boxes again. So this is what's new. This is the expansion pack CD. And as far as I can tell, it did always come in one of those paper CD holders rather than a dual plastic case. And the reason why I say that is because I have a couple of copies of this, and they're both like this. So I'm pretty certain in that one. So this is what you may have never seen before, is this manual. I think it's pretty rare. Lots of people seem to, when they're talking about the NASCAR Racing 3 expansion pack, the trucks, they actually seem to mistake the standalone truck game that Papyrus released for this when they're actually using box art, which is obviously wrong. So over on the left you can see the list of tracks. Portland International Raceway is quite interesting because that was obviously used in IndyCar and has just kind of made a comeback. It's now in R Factor 2 and is back being used by IndyCar again. So it doesn't spend an awful lot of time going over the same information that you already had in the NASCAR Racing 3 manual. It kind of gets straight into it, talking about the tracks. Heartland Park, Topeka, that's quite an interesting road course. It's quite flat. But I remember spending a lot of time kind of pounding around there when this came out. I'm not actually 100% sure whether this was ever released in the UK. I was actually using Amazon.com, so I was using the US version of Amazon to get all of my games and NASCAR DVDs and things like that at this point in my life. And they had no problem shipping to the UK. Maybe it was released in the UK. You can see the Havas interactive representation there. Also Germany and France. And, I mean, it doesn't mean that they actually went through with a release, but it means that they intended to, perhaps. So looking at the credits, obviously Eric Bush, Rich Yazzie are names that I recognize. Oh, Grant Reeve too. Grant Reeve actually works at iRacing and has been with Papyrus and then iRacing for a long time. Jay Taylor used to work for iRacing as well. And Brian Simpson works for iRacing. Steve Vandergriff made all of Papyrus's manuals. Oh, yeah, he's down there as well. So yeah, obviously he was still involved with them at this point. Here's a look at the legal blurb. All right, and then there's just a couple of notes pages at the back. Hope you found that interesting. I have uploaded a NASCAR Legends unboxing, and at some point I'll upload a NASCAR Racing 3 unboxing. If you want to look at either of those manuals, look for those videos, and I will catch you in the next one. Please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thanks. Bye-bye.